Dolo. What it do, YouTube? We are back again with another reaction video. Shout out to you for clicking on the video. And shout out to Sam for being on the video with me. Beautiful girlfriend. Putting her on to some old Eminem. We're scrolling through some videos and I'm like, have you ever watched...
You're like, you've seen this.
Yeah, you've seen this, right?
I was like,
no. So she doesn't know what Mockingbird... Now, promise
I haven't heard it.
She may... Once you hear the chorus... You might be like, oh, I've heard of that, but you not physically watching the video and understanding what he's talking about in full will be good for you. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I'm an Eminem fan, but I'm not a huge so I don't know the backstory on Mockingbird. I don't know the true history of. I watch 8 Mile and all the basic stuff.
That's what you got your followers for.
Yeah, I know exactly. So. Please put down in the comment section what Mockingbird is. I'm assuming it's like a lullaby or something for it, based on what I'm remembering from what the song is. But put it down in the comment section what the true definition of the song was and everything you guys know about this song in the comment section to educate us on it. So we're gonna get right into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and join the family. Every like, every comment, every subscriber matters. So I appreciate you guys if you guys just like the video and leave a comment and subscribe. Let's get into it. That's his daughter.
Daughter?
Yeah. I know sometimes things may not always make sense to you right now. But hey, what Daddy always tell you? Straighten up, little soldier. Stiffen up that upper lip. What you crying about? You got me. Haley, I know you miss your mom, and I know you miss your dad when I'm gone, but I'm trying to give you the life that I never had. I can see you sad, even when you smile, even when you laugh. I can see it in your eyes, deep inside you wanna cry, cause you're scared. I ain't there, Daddy's with you in your prayers. No more crying, wipe them tears. Daddy's here, no more nightmares. We gon' pull together through it, we gon' do it. Laney uncle's crazy, ain't he? Yeah, but he loves you, girl, and you better know it. We're all we got in this world, when it spins, when it swirls, when it whirls, when it twirls. Two little beautiful girls looking puzzled in it. Days. I know it's confusing you. Daddy's always on the move, mama's always on the news. I try to keep you sheltered from it, but somehow it seems the harder that I try to do that, the more it backfires on me. All the things growing up as daddy that he had to see. Daddy don't want you to see, but you see just as much as he did. We did not plan it to be this way, your mother and me, but things have got so bad between us. I don't see us ever being together ever again, like we used to be when we was teenagers. But then of course everything always happens for a reason. I guess it was never meant to be, but it's just something we have no control over, and that's what destiny is. But no more worries, rest your head and go to sleep. Maybe one day we'll wake up and this'll all just be a dream.
Okay,
what happened to his wife?
I don't know. That's why we have the comic section, because I don't remember why his wife was on the news or in anything or what happened with it.
Yeah.
I don't remember the true beef about what. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that when he started to get a little buzz to him, he was gone a lot. So that's what he was talking about, like Daddy's not here or whatever. But
who is are both girls his?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, because
I know
only saw
one.
I
know one for sure.
Two,
yeah, and I think.
Was confused,
I don't know if that was his. I think he said something about his niece.
Yeah.
So it could be his niece and his. Yeah, that could be his niece and his daughter. Okay. I'm assuming. I don't know.
Haley.
Haley for sure. I know Haley, but I don't know if he has two. I don't know. But that's what you guys are here for, to help us and understand kind of what happened with that, because I don't know. But that's a lot of information that he did right there, in general. Good. And it's like, you've watched Rap God or Godzilla, the song, and how fast he was rapping. What's the difference you think between that and this? Like what you can feel the difference.
Well, it's slower and I can hear the words. I appreciate that. I think this is more of a story. Yeah. Like, it's easier for me to follow. It's easier for me to connect with. I like that type of music. I like that type of everything, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. It's nice that I could hear this once and be like, oh, I got the meaning of it. Yeah. Whereas you'd have to listen to Godzilla. Yeah,
multiple times. Unless you're used to listening to that type of music. Maybe. But most of the time you can listen. Like, it's times where I listen to certain artists and stuff like that, and I've listened to it multiple times, and I'll listen to it while I'm riding the car. I'm like, oh my God, That's what he meant when he said that, and I just...
No, and then you pause it, and then you rewind it, and then you tell me the whole story, and then you...
Oh, she knows.
I do. It was a long trip to Nebraska. Colorado.
Yeah.
And
I'll pause it and explain to her all the stuff. Yeah.
And would pause the song.
Gotta explain to her what... You can't just pause... You can't just listen to something, and then you miss a bar. I have to explain it to you. I have to.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Stiffen that up, pull it up, little lady. I told ya, daddy's here to hold ya through the night. I know mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright.
Okay, kind of creepy. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. Like it's like. It's a sweet song so far, but it is kind of creepy, like the clown and like the mama's gonna be alright. You know, it's like kind of he's in a dark room with the. It's just. I
think with that, I think that's just letting like the daughter know everything seems crazy, but just know even though
always there.
Not only it's gonna be alright at the end of the day.
Oh, I guess
like he's working, so you don't have to worry about this stuff at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, during the time of this video and all this. It's a lot of videos. I don't know if people just did that back in the day where it was like right now how people get on like our generation when it comes to how much when we're in the moment or we're recording everything. They didn't even have phones back then, so this is a lot of footage to have of yourself, and it's clear. Yeah. And I'm like sitting here, I'm like, bro, this was back in the day, like back in the day for us.
I guess I don't know how
this was
old Haley is.
Well, she has to be like over 25 right now, easily. I'm assuming because this was back in early 2000s, maybe late 99 or whatever.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
But she was obviously born. I think she had to have been born in like 96 or maybe, I don't know. But
we'll
that's
have to look after, or they'll tell us.
Yep. There we go.
Lots of things for you to answer this time.
Funny, I remember back but I promise mama's gonna be alright. It's funny, I remember back one year when daddy had no money. Mommy wrapped the Christmas presents up and stuck them under the tree and said some of them were from me, cause daddy couldn't buy them. I'll never forget that Christmas. I sat up the whole night crying cause daddy felt like a bum. See, daddy had a job, but his job was to keep the food on the table for you and mom. And at the time, every house that we lived in either kept getting broken into and robbed or shot up on the block, and your mom was saving money for you in a jar.
There we go, right there. 98. So she has to be 4 or 3 in this moment here. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming probably 95, 96, easily.
I started a piggy bank for you so you could go to college. Almost had $1,000 till someone broke in and stole it. And I know it hurt so bad it broke your mama's heart.
Oh, that's sad.
Everything was just starting to fall apart. Mom and dad was arguing a lot, so mama moved back on the Chalmers in a flat 1-bedroom apartment, and dad moved back to the other side of 8 Mile on Novara. And that's when daddy went to California with his CD and met Dr. Dre, and flew you and mama out to see me. But daddy had to work, you and mama had to leave me. Then you started seeing daddy on the TV, and mama didn't like it, and you and Laney were too young to understand it. Papa was a Rolling Stone, mama developed a habit, and it all happened too fast for either one of us to grab it. I'm just sorry you were there and had to witness it firsthand, cause all I ever wanted to do was just make you proud. Now I'm sitting in this empty house, just reminiscing, looking at your baby pictures. It just trips me out to see how much you both have grown. It's almost like your sisters now. Wow, I guess you pretty much are. And daddy's
has to be auntie or like niece.
So
daddy's still here. I like the sound of that chair.
Did you see that he
has to be his niece?
Niece that he now takes care of. Okay, but then did you? Okay, so you said that she developed a habit. Yes.
I'm assuming drugs or something.
Yeah, something like that. But then he was in handcuffs. Did you see that?
I think he was going to. I don't know what. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I know when he.
But you did see him in handcuffs.
Yes, I know when he was starting his career off and all that type of stuff. That was the biggest thing. He was away. But to me, it's like, I don't know if it's just because he was away and he was touring and doing all this stuff that he couldn't have the kid with him, because he said they had to go back, and I don't know why they had to go back.
I don't know.
Or why he couldn't move them out with them, because I know he's making money.
Yeah.
So, but he said that she was upset that he was gone.
Yeah.
But it's like, why? I mean, unless he's not sending money back, or he was out there doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing, cheating, or doing something else.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming they'll tell us in the comments. So.
Wanted to do would just make you proud. Now I'm sitting in this empty house, just reminiscing, looking at you.
Also, he says in the empty house. So where are they at? You know, at this moment.
Wow, I guess you pretty much are. And Daddy's still here. Laney, I'm talking to you too. Daddy's still here. I like the sound of that chair. It's got a ring to it, don't it? Shh, Mama's only gone for the moment. Now,
wait.
Drug treatment center.
Okay.
Minnesota says correction. Minnesota.
So this all happened in Minnesota. Well, I thought they was in 8 Mile. Oh, he said she. What he said that she moved.
Minnesota.
She moved. He said that she moved somewhere, but he moved back to 8 Mile, which is in Detroit.
Oh.
But then he flew out to L.A. But I'm assuming she moved to Milwaukee. I mean, not Milwaukee, Minnesota somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be.
Oh, they're gonna educate the hell out of us in the comments section.
Look at that. That's cool.
Oh, she got out. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise Mama's gonna be alright. And if you ask me to, Daddy's gonna buy you a Mockingbird. I'ma give you the world. I'ma buy a diamond ring for you. I'ma sing for you. I'll do anything for you to see you smile. And if that Mockingbird don't sing and that ring don't shine, I'ma break that birdie's neck. I go back to the jeweler who sold it to you and make him meet every carat. Don't f with that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, got kind of violent at the end.
Yeah, it got very violent at the end right there.
That is so funny.
I like how he showed. I mean, he expressed a lot of stuff about what he also was doing, along with what she was doing.
Yeah.
But then showed that she came back, and they seemed okay. But I don't know what else happened after that, because she came back. It looks like after rehab or whatever, and he looked like Eminem, like early Eminem. So I'm assuming music was going well, everything was going well.
So maybe we'll have to just like watch. I mean, is there a documentary on Eminem? Because
I know that
because we have to educate ourselves.
Like 8 Mile doesn't show this. The movie 8 Mile that he was in doesn't talk about this.
Okay.
It just shows how he grew up in Detroit, like type thing, like how he started his rap career off, like whatever. It doesn't show all this stuff. I think this would happen after 8 Mile.
Okay.
So that's interesting. Y'all tell us in the comments. I mean, this was one of the songs I think that showed his versatility.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that he can be sentimental and show this side of him, you know, because everything else from him was "Lose Yourself" and all those like songs.
It's still his style is kind of weird, eerie.
It's
like kind of creepy in a good way. Like I think that's what makes him so great and so unique. Like I who doesn't like I don't listen to this
rap,
but if I heard
Eminem,
I would think, oh, it's Eminem.
That's Eminem, yeah.
Like this is an Eminem song. Yeah,
and he's one of a kind, and I think it's the same thing when we were just watching with Harry Mack. Like he has a certain level to him where it's like, how can he like when he freestyles too, or when he raps, it's like, how can you be this clever and make this much sense at the same time? Yeah. And like he's trying to word things in a certain way to show his talent, but it all is so clear at the same time. It's really Eminem is that good that it almost pisses you off how good he is sometimes. Yeah, but he's good. That's the video, guys. Hope you guys liked and enjoyed it as much as we did. Please put it down in the comment section. Any other information that we missed or something if we missed in the video. We tried to pause it, rewind it, and kind of catch certain things that we saw in the video. But that's the point of watching and having a reaction to. Having a video along with the words is kind of distracting for us. For you guys, if you just know the song, it's kind of different. So just educate us in the comment section and kind of let us know what we missed or something that we need to know more about, especially on what happened with their divorce or what. Like
any information is nice.
It's good. So thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Bye guys.
Said I'm back, I ain't finished. Rip it like Dennis the Menace. Eating healthy, I gotta replenish. Feeling stealthy when I get up in it. Sneak around with the mood, catch me grinning. Do whatever, be back in a minute. I like paper, don't like to count pennies. Yeah, ayy.